Prince Harry reached out to the royal family after Meghan Markle's miscarriage. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry stepped down from the royal family early this year after years of being hounded by the press and public alike, with Prince Harry even forced to release an unprecedented statement asking for her privacy. Since the split from the royals, the Sussex couple has relocated to California, where they have brought her home and are living a more private life with their baby Archie. Meghan shocked the world last week, however, as she broke her privacy to reveal that she had tragically suffered a miscarriage earlier this year. Writing a heartbreaking open letter in the New York Times, the Duchess of Sussex explained that she and Prince Harry had lost their second child in July this year. This is something that Prince Harry reportedly opened up to the royal family about ahead of the op-ed. It is reported that Harry reached out to the Queen. His father, Prince Charles, and his brother, Prince William, was said to be supporting Harry and Meghan during their time of grief. A source told US Weekly this is a period of great sadness around the royal family for Harry and Meghan. It was a July morning that began as ordinarily as any other day. Make breakfast, feed the dogs, take vitamins, find that missing sock, pick up the rogue crane that rolled under the table, throw my hair in a ponytail before getting my son from his crib, Meghan wrote in an open letter. After changing his diaper, I felt a sharp cramp. I dropped to the floor with him in my arms, humming a lullaby to keep us both calm. The cheerful tune, stark contrast to my sense that something was not wrong. I knew as I clutched my firstborn child that I was losing my second. She continued, hours later, I lay in a hospital bed, holding my husband's hand. I felt that clamminess of his palm and kissed his knuckles, wet from both our tears, staring at the cold white walls. My eyes glazed over. I tried to imagine how it would heal. I recalled the moment last year when Harry and I were finishing up a long tour in South Africa. I was exhausted. I was breastfeeding our infant son, and I was trying to keep a brave face in the very public eye. Are you okay? Journalist asked me. I answered him honestly, not knowing that what I said would resonate with so many new moms and older ones, and anyone who had, in their own way, been silently suffering. My off-the-cuff reply seemed to give people permission to speak their truth, but it was not responding honestly that helped me most. It was the question itself. Thank you for asking, I said. Not many people have asked me if I was okay. Sitting in a hospital bed, watching my husband's heart break as he tried to hold a shattered piece of the mind, I realized that the only way to begin to heal is to first ask, are you okay? Losing a child means carrying an almost unbearable grief by many, but talked about by few. In the pain of our loss, my husband and I discovered that in a room of 100 women, 10 to 20 of them will have suffered from miscarriage. Yet, despite the staggering commonality of this pain, the conversation remains a taboo, riddled with unwarranted shame and perpetuating a cycle of solitary mourning. Meghan later ends her letter with, "Are we okay? We'll be. Our thoughts are with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex." Queen Elizabeth pushed Harry to make a choice between the royal family and Meghan. It has almost been a year since Meghan Markle and Prince Harry announced they were leaving their position as senior members of the royal family, but we are still trying to put pieces together. What might have been going on behind the scenes at the time? According to a royal source, the Queen gave Harry an ultimatum. He could choose a family or his wife, not both. Supposedly, Queen Elizabeth presented the Duke of Sussex with a difficult choice. According to what royal butler Paul Burrell said on The Secret to podcast, the monarch may have made Harry choose between her and Meghan, including what it came to keeping his beloved military accolades, and we all know how that went. The Queen gave Prince Harry a choice at Sandringham, Burrell said, reports OK Magazine. You can't have one foot in the cab and one foot out. Burrell said that the Queen would have done anything she could to keep Harry as a working royal. The Queen would have done everything she possibly could do to say to Harry, stay with the working family because you're part of it and the country loves you, he said. But he wanted something else, and he went with his heart, not with his head, and he went with a woman he loves. You cannot blame him for that. No, we can't blame him. It has been obvious since we were dating that Harry is crazy about Meghan, and he would and did do anything for her royal life. It's not working for the family, so it had to end. So far, it definitely doesn't seem Harry has any regrets. He and Meghan are living their best lives in LA with Archie, and with a lot more privacy and freedom that they would have afforded otherwise. They've got their Netflix deal, and the Archival Foundation in the works to keep them busy, and they're full steam ahead on their goals. Life in the US seems to be agreeing with them, whereas they didn't seem happy at all in the UK. If this is true, it's just proof that ultimatums don't really work. For the Queen to make Harry essentially choose between his family and his wife is rather unfair, to the point that really hope that what Beryl said isn't true. We would hate to think that his grandmother would put Harry in that situation, but of course he would have to choose his wife and child every time. Harry is hoping Harry and the royals will be able to find some kind of common ground. It's such a bummer that Harry and his family are so fractured right now, especially when it comes to his relationship with his brother Prince William. Hopefully in the coming year they'll be able to sort out that drama. Archie's getting older, and we are sure that he will want to know his cousins. Fingers crossed that they will be able to work something out.